Let us now consider many of the techniques that need to be paid attention to during the execution of Abhinaya in the Ashtapadi Sakhi Hai. Body language. The tone in this piece is simple and sweet. Keep the flow of the hands smooth and let the hands guide what the next movement is to be without rushing it. Bring a certain antiquity or old style charm into your movements. Radha is a mature Naika or heroine, so move with that sensibility despite the moment being vulnerable. Do not get lulled into the music because in the case of Abhinaya, the thoughts flow in a faster pace when compared to the mellifluous flow of the music, and it can feel forced or unnatural and hard to connect for the audience. In this instance, the lingering thoughts of the meeting is what becomes your contextual guide. This guide or sthai bhava is a constant undertone, much like the tambura in a music concert, and must be given precedence over the action itself. If the actions take over, then loss of connect, wandering of the mind, overinterpretation, random movements could all occur, taking away the impact of the narrative. If a movement doesn't work for you, then try out different possibilities and keep it fresh, rather than keep trying to fit the mold into the action. An action feels fresh if you can breathe spontaneity into it despite having practiced it many times over. The face should relax, allowing for the registration of reactions from others to statements made by you. This technique of relaxing the face is what I refer to as blanking. So when the heroine sees the friend, she has to show registration or blanking at each instance of interaction when the friend counteracts. Body language should be set back without leaning forward, as most novices would do. For this heroine, there are some general actions that fit the role, such as touching the jewelry, pushing the hair back, gazing upwards, clasping the hands, and smiling to oneself, all as an act of reminiscence. Many a time, the progression of a thought needs to be elaborated, like saying, "He has many virtues," by evolving the thought as, "He helped me when this happened, and that, and then again, when so many that I cannot count." Music takes much longer than lyrics in its delivery. I recommend that you make a physical count of the actual duration of the music lines like this. Any sentence you create in your mind must fill this entire duration, such as, "My dear friend, that Krishna, whom you and I know, and yet is so beyond our imagination, is so incredibly giving and great." Engagement with friend allows for what Radha is experiencing to reach the audience. It's important to actively engage in the conversation so it feels like it's a narrative or storytelling, or else it looks like Radha is mostly engrossed in her own thoughts. Breathing in emotion is very important, or else there is a sense of feeling choked. For instance, in the different versions of the word mudaram, he is so great, the breath moves out as a long exhalation. In the versions of the word chakita, feeling apprehension and fear, there is a sucking in of the breath. In general, the breath is very important in Abhinaya flow to relax the mind. The emotions must allow for the music and the overall feel of the heroine entering a higher state of narrative and connect as the piece evolves. If you hit a high note right up front, there is nowhere to go except down. All transitions in moving from one line to the next must have a natural way of moving, like blanking and shifting or a natural link in emotion. Make sure the sentences that you use are in the language of your comfort, for example, in your native or mother tongue. Plane of the shoulders and elbows must be high. The meaning conveyed is different if the elbows drop. The arms must not be attached insecurely to the body. Clean and firm mudras are also important to use. All of these accentuate this character as a mature woman. Place the Sakhi and Krishna in two different spatial locations. If friend is left, then refer to Krishna on the right. In several instances, the heroine is so transfixed in the memory that her whole body seems to pause in stillness. During these suggestive moments, actions like touching a piece of jewelry or the hair or the face help signal the lapse in thoughts. It is important to portray Krishna with a god-like demeanor and highlight his assured, confident love for Radha. Believe in what you do, in the execution, without which the audience will not be able to believe in you. For example, your hands take the position of the spoken word. Use your mudras with conviction. These are all the technical guides for entering into the character of the heroine in this piece.